Hey, what's up guys? Geraldra from the Tarantula shop. We've just been delivered 2 new parcels with some spiders. Come join us for an unboxing. So guys, looking at the first box here, it's from a good friend of ours. We seldomly buy any stock for resale purposes. We always try and breed whatever we sell in-house. So most of the parcels that we receive is actually stuff that we keep in our breeding facility, and it's for future breeding projects. I have not checked which parcel is which, so the one I'm opening now might be one of two. So we got quite some cool new stuff in that we're trying to grow for males. There is quite a shortage of males in our hobby, so we try and buy all the males we can find. So let's have a look. So wrapping is quite decent. Okay, so I know where this parcel comes from. So we've recently acquired another adult pair of Theraphosa apophysis, which is referred to as the pinkfoot Goliath. This is a mated female. These guys came from a close friend of ours, and we are ecstatic to put these in our collection. So let's have a look. Packaging's good, safe. A little bit excessive in my opinion, but we can never be too safe. So what we've got is we've got an adult female Theraphosa apophysis and a mature male Theraphosa apophysis, and then we have also acquired a mature male Pussylotheria tigrina veseli, other commonly known as the tiger vessels ornamental. So later in this video we'll rehouse these beauties. We've already got cages set up for all of them, so stick around and we'll show you the rehousing process. Okay guys, box number 2, also once again from a very close friend of ours. So in this box should be some electric blues. There is 1 confirmed male in here and 2 suspected males. And then we have also made a purchase of a Pamphobetes species light female that we put in our breeding project. We've got quite a bit of Pamphobetes SP light. Packaging is really good, yeah. Trying to cut it open. Once again, very secure packaging. These guys have not moved around at all in transit. So there is one of the electric blues. This is a confirmed male. Here's another electric blue, which I think the red sticker means that it's a suspected male or an unsexed. But we did purchase all 3 with the hopes that we can at least get 1 mature male. The seller has also sent us the molts on the unsexed ones, so these molts will send off to our lady that does all our sexing. We don't do our sexing in-house as it's just way too much work. Then lastly in this parcel is the Pamphobetes SP light female. We've got a cage ready set up for her as well. So stay tuned, stick around, and I'll show you guys how we rehouse these spiders. So guys, a lot of people in the hobby, whether it be big breeders or private keepers, a lot of the guys out there use paintbrushes. We've just found this for no benefit at all. We did try the paintbrush thing to remove spiders and to be a little bit more delicate, but we found that it's got no benefits to it at all. So we're still part of the old school gang, and we use tweezers to manipulate the spiders into moving wherever we want them to. So have a look how we do this. So we've got our big girl here. She looks extremely healthy. So the Theraphosa genus does have urticating hairs, referred to as a New World species. When bothered, they will kick off these urticating hairs. I myself personally do show severe reaction to these hairs, so we're going to try and rehouse her without her actually kicking her into our face. Let's see this girl go. So as you guys can see, even with the tweezer, she's not really kicking any hair, and we found that the tweezer can be just as delicate as a paintbrush. Let's just get this big girl out. Obviously she is a little bit agitated from the trip here. The seller sent her off on yesterday. and she arrived here bright and early this morning. So obviously what we try and do here is we don't want this girl to drop onto the floor. The abdomens are quite big, and dropping this girl will cause an abdomen rupture from this height. So guys, she's basically in, and as you can see, she's not too happy with us. So we'll just coax her around a little bit, just check out her movement, see if she's healthy. We will then miss the enclosure a little bit later just to give her a rehydration, but this girl looks absolutely healthy. So hopefully this will be a forever home, and hopefully she'll produce an egg for us this year. Okay guys, so we got our table set up here, and what we're going to start with is the Chilibrachys electric blue. So anybody that knows this genus, you all will know that you have to proceed with caution with these. They are an old world species. They are extremely aggressive and do tend to bite. So what we're going to do now is we use plastic tubs, as I explained earlier, for the males, and also juveniles and small sub-adults. We all set up in these plastic containers just due to ease for reference, feeding and keeping them in our collection. Obviously we are also, as anybody else, limited to space. So for all our juvies, sub-adults and males, we try and keep and stick to plastic enclosures or plastic terrariums, if you want to call it that. And with regards to the plastic tubs that we use, we try and keep it simple. This is not the final setup. What these guys will then get is they'll get a little cork hide into each one of these containers, and obviously a water bowl. We do not do the misting of spiders with water. We provide all of our spiders with a substantial amount of water, which gets cleaned twice a week. So what you guys see here will not be the end product. This is just to get them into the setups and trying to not get bit. So what we do is we use these containers. I think it's called an HK4. So it's got a little front opening, which makes it a little bit easier for the housing purposes. So for you guys that don't know the spider, the whole genus of Chilibrachys is quite an aggressive genus, and as you guys should see, hopefully in one of these three individuals that I'm housing, you will see the aggressive nature that I was referring to. So once again, using the tweezer, just coaxing them out and try not get it to run. So guys, just coming back to the point, the tweezer, for us, effectiveness, there's no difference between the tweezer and the paintbrush method. Obviously we do work with these spiders in a fragile manner. We don't push or bump or poke them with the tweezer. It's just a gentle movement to coax them into the direction that we need them to go in. So with electric blues, guys, you can see the front of the legs. I hope you guys can see the blues on these guys are just absolutely insane. I hope you can see it on camera. Let's get this one housed. So this guy is a little bit more aggressive than the previous one. So this guy is giving us a little bit of a harder time getting into the setup. There we go. Second one done. Hopefully the third one does it any easier. So guys, just for easy reference, we do put the container lids of which they were shipped in. We put these on top of the enclosures to have them labeled later. It is very important for a big collector or a breeder to have a unique code for each and every spider, which we do have. Every single spider in our collection has got a unique code attached to them, and this references back to where they came from. It references back to sexing, which dates they were sexed, photos of the molts. So we do keep quite an extensive record of all our spiders in our collection. Getting on to the third one, this is a confirmed male. Hopefully this one once again gives us a little bit less headaches than the previous one. Just put this on in case he decides to bolt. We've got a little bit of a better chance for him not to run out the other side. So as I said earlier, as soon as these guys are housed, we will be putting a water container or water dishing for them, and also some cork hides just to give them some comfort or some hiding spots. Once again, put the shipping container lid on top of the enclosure for referencing and labeling later. So now guys, we're on to one of my personal favorite species in the Pamphobetes genus. This is the Pamphobetes species is light. We do have quite a couple of these in our collection at the moment. So if any come up for sale, we generally try and buy them out and try and keep them to grow for future projects. So this is a confirmed female. So same as the tarantulas, the BTs also have verticating hairs. So we want to also try and be a bit careful with this girl, as we do have an allergic reaction to these hairs. So she is quite docile, but the genus plan for BTS are very aggressive feeders and quick growers, and this girl I'd say is around about a leg span of about 12 centimeters now, which is perfect. We've got some males that are around about 6 to 8 centimeters, so we do have a better chance in future of breeding these guys. Guys, that's it for the unboxing video for today. The Taraposa apophysis male, we're not going to put that on this video, but it's basically the same setup as you see in front of you, just a bigger plastic container, cork hard, water dish. Very straightforward and simple setup. I'll show you guys once these are bagged and tagged and labeled. I will show you guys where they fit into the shelf, and I'll show you guys a little bit of an overview of how the plastic containers are stacked in our collection.